all you beauty people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So obviously you can tell by the title down below, this is going to be an empties video. Basically me going through all of my trash that I have emptied out through these past few months. Since the last time I guess I did an empties video, which I don't remember exactly how long ago that was, but it's been probably about a minute. So I definitely want to go ahead and go through all of my empties that I have here, especially since it's trash night anyways, and I want to get this out of my room. But again, I want to go ahead and review some of the stuff for you, tell you what I loved about it, pros, cons, you know how this goes. But before we get into the video, you know the gist. If you like videos like this, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. You know it helps me out so much. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel because you know you want to. And don't forget to... Wow. Don't forget to hit that bell down below. Oh my god, don't forget to... Wow. If you like videos like this, don't forget this video a big thumbs up. You know it helps me out so much. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel because you know you want to. And don't forget to hit that notification bell down below so you never miss a video with me, your girl Sandra D. And let's just go ahead and get into it. Alright, now that we can actually finally get into this video because I forgot how to do my outro. Who am I? Who am I? But anyways, I have all of this stuff right here in this Sephora bag, which is tearing and ripping because apparently I've stuffed it. I've used this Sephora bag so many times to put my empties in, and I have yet to rip it until now. So it's probably about time to retire this bag, switch to a different bag to put all my empties in. I'm going to be honest, I don't know if this is more skincare or makeup or hair care, so a lot of a mixture of a bunch of different stuff, but just looking at it on the top, I've got skincare and hair care right off the bat for you. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get into this and just kind of go over everything and put the trash can right next to me and another bag that I may or may not need to stuff in some more of this, or maybe just stuff it all back in the bag. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I definitely need to make sure I recycle a majority of this. So just kind of diving into it. First thing is just, this is the Walgreens multi-purpose solution for contacts. I have contacts. I'm not really picky about my contact solution, so I just kind of choose whatever, and they had a really good deal on Walgreens contact solution, especially within Walgreens. If you guys didn't know, if you purchase the Walgreens brand compared to like a well-known brand, you actually get 2 times the points, I think, sometimes. Going towards like money back. So there is that. Again, it's just a regular one. I do have a dry shampoo in here. This is the Tresemme Fresh and Clean All Hair Types Non-Visible Residue dry shampoo. I've repurchased a few times. Actually, I have another one that I'm already working on right now. But I like to just kind of switch up my dry shampoos. I don't like to use the same one every single time. I don't know. So I have like the Batiste, I have the IGK, I have some Tresemme ones. So definitely I like this one a lot. It does what it's supposed to do. It's fresh and clean. Doesn't leave any like gunky residue. I will say that my IGK one does leave some residue behind because it's really stark white. But I do really like this one, especially since it is a drugstore. Another Tresemme dry shampoo right off the top, again, is the Tresemme Fresh Start Voluminizing dry shampoo, meant for fine oily hair with mineral clay, no visible residue. So I do get really oily hair after like 2 days, especially since I do have curly hair. Sometimes I straighten it every once in a blue moon, but realistically, since I do curl my hair and I don't like to wash my hair that often, I do use dry shampoo a lot. This one is really great to keep the volume with these curls that I have got going on. The next item that I want to talk about, which was a big flop when it comes to empties, is the Rusk Deep Shine Platinum shampoo and conditioner. So obviously you guys know I do have blonde hair, so I wanted to try out this shampoo and conditioner, and for the longest time I thought I was seeing results, but in the end I really didn't see anything. I guess I was just imagining it because I never saw the brassiness in my hair ever go away from using this shampoo. Plus also, this one doesn't even tell you like how long to leave it in your hair. It just shows for you to apply it to wet hair, gently massage into a rich lather, and then rinse out. Unlike most blue or purple shampoos, you have to leave them in for at least like 3 to 5 minutes, and then you rinse them out so you actually get the toning effect of the purple shampoo and the conditioner. And I will let you know, this conditioner, it didn't even feel like it was in my hair. So I think these are complete flops in my opinion, because they did not tone my hair, didn't do anything for them. I know I kind of went down all the way almost towards the end, but I just gave up. I feel really bad if I don't give a product a fair chance, but I also didn't want to waste it, and I needed shampoo at the time. In the moment, I didn't want to go to the store, so I tried to use these as much as possible, but I just think they're a big flop. I did buy them from Marshall's, so don't waste your money if you're a blonde-haired girl or color-treated blonde hair like I do on these products. They're just not worth it. And again, that was the Rusk Deep Shine Platinum. Another item that I think is very gimmicky is the John Frieda Sheer Blonde Go Blonder Controlled Lightening Spray. So I try to use this all the time, especially during the summer. I actually recently just cleaned up my bathroom, which is why I also have some more stuff in here than I thought it was going to. But with all my hair care stuff, this one looks like it's about halfway full. Again, I tried using this a lot during the summertime because the way that it works, after conditioning, spray thoroughly, towel dry, use a flat iron or a curling iron after blow drying. Because again, it activates with heat. So if you were like outside a lot like I was during the summer, I was using this trying to lighten my hair. It kind of makes it a little bit more on the brassier side than the blonde side. So if you are trying to go blonder, this is just a complete gimmick. It doesn't really work. It's supposed to be heat activated, but it just makes your hair more brassy toned than actually like blonde and like bombshell blonde or even like platinum blonde, anything like that. This is not it. Not it, sis. And not worth the money, because even though it's drugstore. Let's see, what else do I have in here? I have some skincare that is in here. So it looks like I've got 2 of these Biogene Labs vials right here that are serums. These are just the Glow Facial Serum and the Hydrate Facial Serum. So these are kind of comparable to the Ordinary. I found these at, I think, TJ Maxx or Marshall's, but I know you can also find these in, what's that store called? Urban Outfitters. I think Urban Outfitters sells these. I've seen it on their website before. But yeah, they're pretty good. I got them for like $6.99 a piece. That's maybe a few dollars cheaper than the Ordinary. I think the Ordinary is like $10. But, I mean, if you find these at your local Marshall's or TJ Maxx, I would definitely go ahead and give them a go. Because not most Ultas and Sephora's don't always carry the Ordinary in stock. So yeah, these are definitely very comparable items. I would say they're pretty much just as good. Obviously the Ordinary ones are probably a little bit better when it comes to ingredients and stuff like that, and the way they kind of talk about how they're made. But still good, still good. So before I keep rambling on about those. Then I've got some more facial stuff. This is the Mario Badescu Facial Spray. Aloe, chamomile, and lavender spray. I love these sprays so much. I use them at nighttime before I moisturize and afterwards, just to give my face a little bit extra hydration, especially since I need it, since I have combination skin that gets really dry during the winter, sometimes even dry during the summer. I don't know. It can't make up its mind. But I love using these as part of my skincare at nighttime. And I have multiple of these. Big ones, small ones, travel size, because I tend to stock up on them during the Christmas time when they have these always on special. But again, they're not that pricey. They're very affordable. So if you ever want to try a facial spray, definitely go ahead and try out the Mario Badescu ones. So many different, I wouldn't say like scents and what they do. Then I have the Pacifica Coconut Milk Cream to Foam Face Wash. First off, I love this face wash. Wow. If I could find it in a bigger container, I definitely would repurchase it, because it is, again, it goes from cream to foam. I got this in a Boxy Charm or an Ipsy a while back, but again, it does really remove your makeup, and the way that it just feels after I take it off is just, it makes my skin feel so soft. I don't know if it's what it is that does it and what's in this, but again, it makes my skin feel really soft. It sets up really nicely when I'm in the shower, and then as soon as I rinse it off, my skin just feels like nice and smooth. Definitely would repurchase this. It's probably the coconut milk. What am I thinking? The main ingredient, Sandra. That's probably what's making my skin nice and juicy and supple. So there is that. Another hair care product I have in here is the Borogio Rosacco Milk Reparative, wow, I can't speak. Reparative leave-in conditioning spray. So this is just a sample size I got, again, in a subscription Probably Ipsy more than anything, so typically get the smaller stuff in Ipsy than in Boxy Charm. I know Brogio is very expensive. You can get it from Sephora. Would I repurchase this? Yes, but at the same time, there are some drugstore ones that work just as good. So, I mean, if I had the option to buy it again and it was on sale, I'd probably buy it. So, definitely a really good product. It did leave my hair nice and conditioned, especially when I got out of the shower. If I didn't want to add an additional product and just spray that in to detangle it and make it feel nice. And it has a good scent to it. I will definitely say it has a good scent to it. All right, moving on. Some more, let's see what else we got here. Some more facial products. So I do have the facial Radiance pads. Helps exfoliates, tones, and brightening. So these are toner pads by First Aid Beauty. I have gotten some other toner pads in my subscription boxes, but I definitely think these are really good. So if you can find these at TJ Maxx or Marshalls on sale and you want to kind of get into the toner world and you don't want to really spend money on the toner and then also the pads or the cotton rounds, whatever you want to do, definitely check these out. I would repurchase these, but at the same time, I have a bunch of toners that are already backups I've gotten from subscription boxes, and I also have some other toner pads that I'm currently using right now, but these are worth a check out if that's something that you want to get into. Definitely like, because it had a dual side to the actual pad, like a rough side and then a nice smooth side. So one side exfoliated, the other one was just nice to go over your skin, but I would repurchase this one for sure. Another skincare item is going to be the Saturday Skin Water Tall Glacier Water Cream. So basically it was just like a gel type of hydrating or like a gel moisturizer. I guess that's the best way to put it, even though it says Glacier Water Cream. It's a gel. Is basically what it was. It kind of reminds me of the First Aid cream or gel that I like to use at nighttime as well. So I kind of really like this one. I did use the crap out of it. Would I repurchase it if it was on sale? Yes, because I just love gel moisturizers more than I like regular moisturizers, which is really weird. I just like the way they feel because they're nice and cool on my skin. But again, I did get this in a subscription box. I don't know exactly what it was supposed to do because it's supposed to have a Chai 7 complex, but I did use it a lot in the morning, a part of my morning routine before I put on my makeup. So definitely a good cleanse, or definitely a good moisturizer to have if you find it. Then I have some more facial stuff. I told you this is like hair care heavy, facial heavy. I've got some makeup in here at the bottom, so I'll get to it. I have the Noxzema Ultra Clear Anti-Blemish pads. These are definitely so good if you are acne prone or if you just want to make sure you fight off acne before it happens. These are really great. I love how they would sting my skin. I don't know why I love that feeling, but I just loved the sting from the alcohol that was in this, or the salicylic acid, the 2%. So these are really great. I've repurchased these over the years multiple times. I actually need to get a new one. I keep reminding myself that when I go to the grocery store to buy them, and I keep forgetting every single time. So this coming week I'll probably have to buy more, but I do love those, especially because obviously as females we do get hormonal acne. It happens, but in general I like to fight off the acne with those, and they work superbly. Then I have the Biore Baking Soda Cleansing Scrub. I loved this for the longest time, and then I kind of got bored of it. But again, it starts off as a powder. You pretty much just put it in your hand because it's like it has baking soda as like one of the main ingredients. But then when you put it on your skin and the way that it sudsed up and the way that it just like got into your pores is so good. I have a little bit left in this, but I feel like I've had this so long and I kept on forgetting about it because I would take it out of the shower, take it out of my bathroom, then I'd put it back. I don't know if this has an expiration date or not. It's still pretty powdery in there, but at the same time I just want to move on to different cleansers. But I definitely would repurchase this one just because of the way it made my skin feel for sure. And it did really help get off makeup and a lot of other stuff because of the baking soda aspect of it. Alright, moving on to makeup. Finally getting to the nitty gritty. I don't even know what else is in here. Okay, wait, I lied. I've got one more skincare. And this one is just, I'm gonna be honest, it's just because it oxidized and I kind of got scared about it. So this is the Kylie Skin Foaming Face Wash. We got this in our Boxy Charm a few months ago. I used it a few times, put it into my drawers in my bathroom, and the next thing I know, it turned this color. When I got it, it was not this color. It was clear. Now I have seen the debacle. There's apparently an ingredient in here that makes the product oxidize, which is just weird. And it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. When I got it, it was clear, and now it's like this brownish honey toned color, I guess, almost. I don't know, and I forget what the actual ingredient is that's in it that makes it turn this way, but I just was like, nah sis, not about it. So if you guys know any more information about that, you're more than welcome to let me know in the comments down below. But again, I just not using it. If it's still safe for me to use, maybe I would use it, but I don't know the truth. I don't know the answer to that. If you know the answer, like I said, let me know. So, alright, moving on finally to the makeup aspect, because for some reason I decided to put all the way at the end, at the bottom of this bag. So, we've got 2 palettes in here. Both of them are just very well loved and used. So this palette actually is discontinued. They don't even sell this anymore. This is the Stila In the Know eyeshadow palette. I've had this for so long, and it was just time to get rid of it. Plus, your girl was smart enough that before they discontinue this, I bought a backup. So I've got a backup because it's just all full of neutrals. I love neutral colors. I love that these are all matte shades. So that's why I kept it. And then the other one, which you guys have heard me talk about all the time, this is the e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette, which is all the neutral matte shades. I did recently repurchase a new one of these because this one was just shattered. It was broken. It was a hot mess, and your girl needed a new one. So if you want to know what it looks like, I feel like you guys know I've talked about this palette so many times. This is what it looks like. Again, all these neutral shades, kind of comparable to the Stila one, but like half the price. So even better. But again, this one was just shattered. It needed to go. It needed to find a new home in the trash. Then it looks like I've got 2 setting powders, which are in here. I've got the Wet n Wild Pressed Powder and the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Talc Free Powder and Translucent. So I've used the crap out of this one, as you can tell. It was okay. It wasn't the best. I mean, it was just a setting powder. I didn't really see anything magnificent happen from it being a mineral wear. I think I remember getting it because it was on sale. So there's that. And then the same thing with the Wet n Wild Pressed Powder. This one, I really wasn't that wowed about it. Apparently, it's supposed to eliminate the white particle reflection under 7 different lights, but I never really saw a big difference in it. So, and I also have the Wet n Wild loose powder, so I kind of like that one a little bit better than the pressed powder for sure. Would I repurchase either one of those? Not really, because I prefer loose powders than to the actual compact powders. So, moving on from that. My favorite eyebrow pencils, you guys know I've talked about these so many times. The Joa Beauty eyebrow pencils. You can find these exclusively at CVS or on their website. They actually do a lot of sales on their website. And I do know there's influencers that have codes with them. But again, they've got a spoolie on one side, and then they have a nice little fine tip that is a retractable a retractable component. So these are great. They have a nice variety of shades. Well, I mean, I guess they have like maybe like six or 7 shades, but my shade is obviously one of the darkest ones because I do have dark eyebrows. So I traditionally get the shade in black brown. So again, I had 2 of those. One was actually in a different shade. I think this one was in black brown and the other one was in brunette because I kind of like to use both of them to make my eyebrows not too dark, but not too light at the same time. They were great to combine so that it kind of matched better with my blonde hair. But there is that. And then I've got 2 mascaras right here for you. This one is the Almei Extreme Lengthening Lash Mascara. You guys heard me talk about this one because I picked it up from Marshall's. I like this one a lot. Can be kind of comparable to Better Than Sex Mascara. Same thing about the L'Oreal Paradise Mascara. Same type of wand. Gives you a lot of volume, gives you a lot of length and volume all at the same time. Same kind of wand, and I got that on sale. Then one of my favorite mascaras recently, which is the Believe Beauty Voluminize Mascara. First off, the wand is one of my favorite things because it's one of those spiky wands, but it definitely did give my lash a lot of volume. Not as much length, but definitely volume, and then I would go over with a different mascara to kind of lengthen them. But again, it's only $5, and you get it from the Dollar General. So definitely perfect. Then I've got a concealer down here. This is the Flower Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer. This is by Flower Beauty. Again, I have repurchased this a few times, so I definitely do love this this concealer, and it goes perfect with the illuminating foundation. Again, I'm all about the like the glowiness, so this is definitely a really good concealer. If you've never tried Flower Beauty, you should definitely try out a decent amount of their products if you're interested. I love their bronzer. I haven't tried a blush yet, but I definitely love the bronzer, the concealer, the foundation, and I think those are the three top items I love. So, oh, and the setting spray. That setting spray is clutch. I have the Elixir, like that purple one. I haven't used it enough to kind of give a full evaluation of it quite yet, of what I like about it, if I don't like it. So I'll get back to you on that one. But I know that's a cult favorite for the longest time. It was like sold out. So I definitely know people love it. But again, this is a really great concealer to try. Then I've got the Ofra highlighter in Bliss. You can tell I've used the crap out of this. I could still keep using it if I really wanted to, but I had a backup of this. But there's also other highlighters I really wanted to get into. Plus, this is a highlighter that I actually received broken from Ulta, and I just pushed it back together. And even though I told them about it, they were so nice enough to reship me a brand new one. So I appreciate Ulta so much for doing that. But yeah, this was the Ofra highlighter in Blissful, and I'm telling you, Ofra highlighters are amazing. If you've never tried an Ofra highlighter, first off, they are super soft. Then look at that pigmentation, if you can see that, and then look at that glow. These highlighters, I will tell you, can give Becca a run for their money for sure. And they're comparable in price, or maybe they're actually a few bucks cheaper. But you can only get those from the Ofra. Well, no, you can get them from Ulta and from the Ofra website. And then last but not least, I actually have a brush in here. So this is the angled brush by Wet n Wild. This is very heavily loved. As you can also see, the handle is very worn out, especially right here in the attachment component. So I buy these all the time, especially since you can get them from the dollar store. But this angled brush, first off, super soft. They wash very easily, and they're only $1. Super great. Well, if you can find it at the dollar store. If you can't find it at the dollar store, then they're $2.99. But definitely really good brushes. I would definitely check out the Wet n Wild brushes. So that is all of my empties. Gosh, that was a lot to talk about. I am so excited that I was actually finally able to get rid of all of that. So I appreciate you so much. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Are you getting rid of your trash? Have you gone through a lot of stuff yet? Do we have some of the comparable like products? You let me know. So again, you guys know the gist. If you like videos like this, don't forget this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell down below so you never miss a video with me, your girl Sandra D, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.